Hi everyone, Neil Welch, agility coach here again. I want to talk you through a little bit more progression on our pre-activation series that we were discussing previously. So we talked last time about developing our double leg drop squat and our single leg drop squat. The idea being just purely to improve the speed at which you can switch the muscles on before that foot hits the ground, our pre-activation that we called it. And it's really, really good being able to develop that quality either in our warm-ups on pitch or in the gym. But there's no point in developing it if we can't link it then to our sidestep performance. So the next bit of progression with our pre-activation series is trying to develop that with our lateral push-offs. Okay, so our first exercise that we're going to look at is a drop squat. And again, just a reminder from last time of what that is. We're starting up on the balls of the feet and we're dropping rapidly into our athletic position. Again, broad base of support, weights towards the front of the foot. And a very key one from side on is the hips are going backwards slightly and we've got a slight forward lean of the upper body. That allows a lot of power in order to be able to push off sideways. Okay, so our first progression on from that, once we've nailed our speed, is being able to link that with a sidestep. So this one is quite simply a drop squat and cut. So again, we start with a weight on the ball of the foot and it's just a drop and go off to the side. Okay, so we're developing our pre-activation and linking that then with our lateral push off. The same off both legs, nice and light on the front of the foot, and we've got a drop, squat and go. Now you'll see there, I'm a little bit faster off my left foot than I am on my right. Okay, I'm a little bit spongy and a bit slow off that side. So again, I might want to spend a little bit more time working on that right side drop, squat and cut. So again, weights on the front of the foot, and I get my push off to the side. Again, once I get really competent in that, we're thinking more about our static scenarios here. So you take rugby, for example. If you're in at first receiver, you got to take the ball standing still and try and put some footwork on someone. Basketball even. Again, it's a really important drill in order to be able to beat your man. We then want to start bringing a little bit of momentum into it. Okay, because very often when we're playing, we're going to be moving forwards and we're going to be wanting to put a sidestep on somebody. Okay, so the next bit of this drill is just to bring a little bit of a walk in and then we drop and go. Again, same thing we talked about before, rapid drop of the hips, hip dominant position, slight forward lean of the upper body, and we want to be practicing that off each leg as well. Okay, I'm only putting a step or two to either side just so I stay in shot. You might set a couple of cones out, 2 meters either side, just to make sure you're developing a little bit more acceleration with that. Okay, so that first progression from just a static drop, squat and cut is just to bring it into a walk, and we have our drop and go then. Once again, we were a little bit more proficient to that and we got comfortable with our walk. Very often when we're playing, we're going to want to bring a lot more momentum in than that. So we bring into a jog or a run. So I'll start a little bit further back here. Again, I'm just going to control my speed for the video. Jog in, then I have a drop and go. We get the same off the other foot, jog in, and a drop and a go. And again, we're using a very closed environment here. So it's just me, the wind, the sun, and the pitch, in order to just develop that skill and get it to be familiar. Obviously, we're going to want to develop this at some point, beating a defender. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in a future video.